Hi, so in this video, number 6 in our self-paced learning for General Math 2, we're going to change things up and do some work on matrices. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is the definition of matrices. So it's just a way of representing some numbers. For instance, this docket has some prices, and I could put them into a matrix. We've got $3, $2.39. Small writing. Just fix that up a bit. $1.50 and $2. Okay, so I put them into a column and I put these brackets around and I have a matrix. Simple as that. Doesn't have to be just in a column. Here we've got some rates for a villa, $2.90, $2.40. So here I've got 2 rows and 2 columns, 300. I put the square brackets and there's a matrix there. The important thing is that I've dropped all the units here, so not keeping the dollar symbols or anything like that. Here, a score line in football, which I like the look of. Go Tigers. Okay, so we could do that like this. All right, and we've got a matrix there. So if we look ahead, we can see that we have these matrices represented here, right? And this is the price docket, the accommodation at the villa, and the football match. But when we move to a matrix, we drop all these things, these labels. Matrices don't have those labels. Okay, so we would end up like what we wrote on the previous page, like this here. Okay, so you'll have a go at representing some different numbers in matrices. Now we need to be able to give the order of matrices. Now we say the number of rows followed by the number of columns. So this first one has 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. Rows run across. There's 4 things running across, and 1 column. Straight down, 1 column. So it's a 4 by 1. Rows by columns, R by C. Here we have a 2 by 2, and here we have a 2 by 3 matrix. Okay, so the rows, then the columns. So for these matrices, pause the video, count the rows and the columns, and you decide on the order of these matrices. So this is on page 4. Okay, I'll have a go at it now. So this matrix has 4 rows by 2 columns. It's a 4 by 2. This one is a 3 by 4. And this one is a 3 by 1 matrix. So that's the order of those matrices. Now, the last thing to learn about here is elements and how they work. So first, you might want to pause this video and decide on the order of this matrix. Okay, so the order is 3 rows by 4 columns. It's a 3 by 4 matrix. What is the element in row 3, column 2? Okay, so row 3 is this one, and column 2 is this one. So they line up on that number there. Row 3, column 2 is 2.9. Okay, what is the location of element 2.2? All right, 2.2 is here. All right. So it is in row 2, column 3. Row 2, column 3. Okay, so I'll let you guys try some of those questions from the book on matrices now.